The phenomenon comes straight from a horror movie. Tiny parasites lives inside of you. While we like to think that our clean lifestyle helps to prevent infestation, but sometimes it can't be helped. Here's a list of tiny parasites that lives inside you. As we are ready to roll, please take few seconds to make our day by subscribing our channel. We will also love it if you give thumbs up for this video. So be sure to stick around for the whole video. Hey guys, we are thrilled to announce that your channel Top 10 is growing, and it's all because of you. Thanks for your love. Toxoplasma Godii. This parasite grows and reproduces in the intestines of house cats and rodents. When the parasites infected rodents, they cause the rodents to be attracted to the smell of female urine, making them as an easy target to infected host. If the humans were to become infected, it became a classic case of Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, where the host experienced schizophrenia, slow reaction times, and self-mutilation. Brain-eating amoeba. The brain-eating amoeba is the stuff made from our nightmares. This parasite attacks the human nervous system and can cause nausea, loss of smell and taste, fever, headaches, chills, stiff neck, and vomiting, all within 1 to 7 days after infestation. Secondary symptoms include hallucinations, lack of attention, and confusion. Most of the time, the parasite is diagnosed too late, and death is inevitable for the effect after 7 to 14 days later. Guinea Worm. The Guinea worm lays its eggs in the stagnant water, and the larvae attach themselves to the water fleas. If someone drinks the water with the water fleas or decided to go swimming in the contaminated water, then they are at the risk of becoming infected. After the fleas dies, the worms continues to live on. What is even scarier is that the worm can grow up to 3 feet long and eventually try to burrow itself out of its host, causing a burning sensation. The host can find relief by swimming in cool water, thus continuing the vicious cycle. Tapeworm. You hear about the people using tapeworm as a way to diet and lose weight, but all joking aside, the tapeworm is a serious problem that is trending all over the world, from eating uncooked meat and infected animals. But the tapeworm finds its home in the intestines and absorbs all the nutrition being consumed by the host. The worm can be expelled through the bowels movement, but severe cases have been known to see the worms transfer to the heart, liver, or brains. In this case, tapeworm parasite becomes fatal. Giardia. This parasite is alone is enough for anyone to want to swear off drinking tap or untreated water. The Giardia can be ingested through contaminated water and find its home in your small intestine. The results are smelly and so uncomfortable that you will make your doctor your best friend. Symptoms of infestation includes really smelly gas, diarrhea, stomach cramp, burping, and bad breath. The result from the symptoms include dehydration and weight loss, which can cause death. The vampire fish. Unless you live in the Amazon, you will hopefully never have to worry about the vampire fish, which is a 1 inch long parasite catfish that depends on the blood to survive. Some of the most intense horror story includes the fish crawling up a person's urethra and then lets out painful spines to prevent it from being removed. When that happens, the victim goes through intense pain, bleeding, and even death. Pinworms. The pinworms is pretty common in the children. Pinworms' eggs can be transferred through the food-contaminated hands and water. The most common symptoms is itching in the anus, and if you are a male, itching that area between the family jewels and the anus. Scarbies. Scarbies are pretty common, especially in the country. Scarbies are tiny little mites that burrow into the victim's skin, which can range from the human to cat to dog and other animals. Knowing as the eating scarbies can be transferred skin to skin as well as scratching. Scarbies can be also be spread through keyboards, clothes, towels, toilet, bedding, furniture, etc. Basically, you don't want to touch anyone or anything that infested. Roundworm. The roundworm is most commonly parasite to affect, especially in the farming communities, where human feces are used as a fertilizer. The larva hatches after being consumed, then they burrow into the lower intestine before moving on to the heart and lungs. The roundworms can live undetected for the most part, but symptoms include coughing up, blood trouble breathing, and worm in vomit and stool. Luckily, the roundworms epidemic is treatable with a proper medication. African eyes worm. African eyes worms, also known as a loba loba. The African eyes worms dwells on the blood underneath the skin. The worms is relatively painless unless it is traveling from eyes to eyes or to the bridges of the nose. Some victims of parasites have even reported seeing the worms crawl across their eyes. The worms also goes fairly undetected until it hits the white in the victim's eye. That was very fascinating fact. Please subscribe to Top 10 for more incredible facts. Hit like button and don't forget to share the knowledge with your friends because sharing is caring.